Hello, kiddies. It's the month of Halloween. And you know what that means? It's time for my Halloween spooktacular! It's going to be the fright of your life. Have fun! Hello, kiddies. This next story is going to be a scream of a good time. The Supermarket Monster. Once, in a place far, far away, a very long time ago, there was a boy named Roger. He was tall and a bit round. He lived in a big city where unusual things seemed to happen every day. For example, his uncle died. Anyway, Roger had lots of enemies in the city. All the people he used to like were now his enemies because he changed. He used to be a really successful banker named Ron, but he decided to go another way. Now he is a hobo named Roger. And because of this, his friends thought they didn't like him anymore. So they said, "You are our enemy now." And Roger was like, "Oh no, I have no friends, but loads of enemies." Roger lives day to tomorrow by the change he gets off strangers outside a McDonald's. But sometimes when he gets enough money, he goes to the local shopping centre called Teco. He can only buy things when they are on sale. He only buys things when they are on sale because he doesn't have much money. And sometimes he gets enough to buy chicken. And when it goes on sale, he goes into KFC and says, "Can you cook this for me?" And they do it because they are his enemies and spit in the food. Yuck! Plus, today, on the most windy and stormy and rainy and cloudy and sad of days, he decided he needed to eat and went to Teco. When he went inside, there was no baskets. This was weird. Roger thought that he must be giving them a break today, so he kept going. He saw that the bread was on sale, so he was going to buy it, and then a big fat hairy man ran up to him and said, "No, that is not for you." He took the sale sign away, which made the bread go back up to $100,000. This is all in the future, so that's normal for the future. Roger made a similar face to this, D: and he said, "But But if you don't give me that, I'll starve. The fat man laughed, and his fat went bouncy from laughing. Then he got one of Ron's enemies died. So Ron felt his anger rising. That happens when his enemies die. And he punched the man so hard that his fat fell off. And the man was so angry, he cried blood. Then the lights went out so fast that Roger knew he was going to be murdered. A black mist came out of the cereal boxes, and the bacon was flying everywhere. Pancakes make splashing over the counters, freezers freezing at higher temperature than normal, so that it was freezing. Frozen pizzas too much. Ron ran away to that aisle that is always full of people. It had loads of sweet, crisp, yummy. There were like 15 monsters. They're all black with eyes ooging with blood and ears that looked like bacon. But were actually dead people's skin. He screamed, "Fat man, help!" But when the fat man came, he said, "You punched my fat. Now you will pay! I am your enemy!" And then he ran and went inside a freezer, but forgot the freezers froze too hard. Now he died from freeze. Roger ran to an exit and was almost out. He tripped on something. He looked out and saw his enemy saying, "Help me, the pancakes were too strong." And then he said, "No, I am Roger. You were Ron's friend, not mine, Smelly." He ran out the door. He was safe. He got out. He escaped. He avoided death. He was alive. He was tall. He was safe. He was Roger. Then he went back for the bread, but forgot about the monsters. So he got out the bread. The monsters came out between the slices and cried blood from their mouths, saying, "We are your enemies, Ron." He said, How do you know my own name?" Then they ate him, and he fell down to the floor, crying from death. His last words were, "I am all your enemies." Then he fell down and died. Just before he died, he said, "I will now be a supermarket monster." So when you are at the supermarket, remember that Ron is waiting in the future, because it's the future, remember? So, goodbye, kitty wings. I hope this story was a scare.